A huge part of the Super Bowl is the halftime show, with many people tuning into the game just for that big performance. This year, Apple is the official sponsor, and Rihanna is taking the stage with her first live performance in years. I know I'm very excited for the game. Allie, Canal is very excited for the game. She's on the set now. You don't have to look any further than that jersey that she's wearing for who she's rooting for this weekend.
She's chair dancing, man.
Chair dancing.
I know, it's such a fitting mood.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
There we go. We're ready.
Yeah,
we might have talked to Allie on Monday. I don't know.
Lots of hype here. All right, Al, let's talk about the halftime show, right? Because lots of money going into it, lots of hype ahead of this show. What can we expect, and how expensive is it for these musicians?
Well, the NFL, famously doesn't pay the halftime performers, but it does pay for all the upfront costs. So think about the stages, the background dancers, the lighting. That's all the NFL. And that could amount to a pretty hefty price tag, around $17 million. That was a reported cost for last year's show. Riri, she's going to want the production value. It could be even more for that. And for Rihanna, she was asked to do the halftime show back in 2019. She said no in solidarity with Colin Kaepernick. Now she's back. She said she's ready for this moment. She's apparently changed her set list 39 times. Yeah. So I am ready for this. And it's going to be very big for her in terms of her streams on those music platforms like Spotify, like Apple Music. If you take a look at the past, last year's performance, which featured Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, and 50 Cent, each and every one of those performers saw a boost to their personal catalogs. Dr. Dre saw a 183% increase in album sales, a 105% bump in on-demand streams. Mary J. Blige, her album sales jumped almost 1,000%, with Snoop Dogg's rising 361%. And then if you take a look at the 5 years prior, we have The Weeknd, J-Lo, Shakira, Maroon 5, Justin Timberlake, Lady Gaga, all an uptick in digital downloads, album sales, Spotify streams. So the exposure here is unbelievable, and that's really why it's worth it for a lot of these artists. And we've seen an uptick in the amount of viewers that are actually tuning in and watching this halftime show. Last year, for example, viewership was up 7% compared to 2021, with more than 130 million people tuning in. So we'll have to see if Rihanna can get those numbers up even higher, which I think she can.
Do you really?
I do. People are excited about this.
I know. I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people want to know opening song and special guest. We've seen a lot of that in recent years. What do you got?
Opening song, I got Run This Town. That just feels to me like an opening song. Special guest, I think it has to be Jay-Z. Jay-Z's Rock Nation is a producer of the halftime show. Rihanna is also signed to the Rock Nation label, so I feel like he's going to help out his girl. He's featured on a lot of her songs. So that's my prediction. That's where I'm going with.
We're going to go around the horn real quick. I'm going to go totally outside the box. I think she is unconventional. I don't think she's going to do anybody predictable. It's going to be a country star. It's going to be like Zach Bryan or Zach Brown
Chris
Band.
Stapleton stays after the national anthem?
Ooh, that'd be amazing. My favorite singer of all time. But I think somewhere, Sugarland, someone like that. Unconventional brings in a different portion of audience.
I've got to agree with Allie. I was going to go Jay-Z before we even heard her pick. I think that makes the most sense. We know he has shown a little bit of resistance against the Super Bowl halftime show in the past. I would not be surprised if we see him on that stage on Sunday.
They always make fun of on the sports shows when everyone picks the same team, right? And we all have the same little icon on the bottom, because I'm going to pick Jay-Z too. So that's when they normally say that's not going to happen. But I don't know. That's my favorite song. Run This Town's my favorite song. Jay-Z is obviously very involved, as Allie said. So that was my pick before everyone else picked. So we got to stay with it.
I like Umbrella.
Wow.
Predicting Umbrella. I think that would be the finale. I could see a bunch of umbrellas out there.
Yes, exactly. It could be a good one. We'll see. Clearly, we are very excited for the halftime show. Dave, you got to jump on board here.
I am, man.
We're going to get you to become a Rihanna fan.
Dave is a boomer.
Sooner rather than later.
That's when I get my buffalo chicken dip, man.
All right.
Whatever.
All right.
I'm here for the game.
Okay, boomer.
All right, Al, thanks so much.